for the EU bracket. Any favorites you got here, Will?
So I got some insider info. First of all, my favorite on the board, probably Jamie. Jamie, very good player. Somewhat, let's say, underrated by a lot because there are events that they weren't able to attend due to like age restrictions because they were on the younger side. I think they're like 17 now, if I'm not mistaken, 16, 17 last I heard. And so they were missing out on events like Fate, you know, where it's like this big EU event where it's 18 plus because we drink and all that, so we don't want to have to, you know, it's easier to manage if we're not also like on top of minors being there. So in general, like, is slept on quite often, but what I did hear is that other 3 people in this winner side of top 8 are all from Norway, and they're all from the same region in Norway. Yeah, the LabMaster and Dank all play each other a lot, actually, allegedly. And among them, I think LabMaster is the favorite. So I think if we were to try to guess like what a winner's final is going to look like, it's probably going to be Jamie versus the LabMaster, but I would like to see, you know, how it actually plays out here.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing some pretty dominant performance here from the last season so far. Great setup into the tech chase onto that last stock, into a pretty brutal damned if you do, damned if you don't setup on the ledge, but we have a quick punch back with the stop taken back by Derek. Oh, dang, I had it.
Yeah, it's Dank, yeah.
I actually had a little spot on my monitor. It was like a spot of dust, and it made the end look like an eye. It was crazy. It was Dank.
Derek, I do like, oh, and the taunt. So yeah, these guys, they're playing each other
now. Talking.
You play each other enough, I guess you know what kind of taunts are going to cause actual damage.
Alright,
big opening for Dank. Can they close it out? Nice shine, no jump on LabMaster here.
Brutal.
Ooh, really nice find. Sharking for that jump on the recovery back.
And that's kind of that's a situation that you see only if you play each other a bunch. Having to see LabMaster immediately opt to go high to open up a lot more recovery opportunities, but then Dank's able to shark and then open up with a really low percent shine kill. So that's an adaptation waiting to happen, and we're in last stock situation. One grab, one tech chase can even it up here if you are a LabMaster fan, but Dank firmly in control.
Definitely, and Dank playing this last stock really carefully here, like not going too crazy, but one run into the corner, and this grab could set up for something horrible. Nice grab from Dank as well, nice up throw, but yeah, can't quite close it out. Now LabMaster gets a little juggle.
Early juggles.
Another one, and the forward air here is going to send off. Not quite going to kill.
Oh!
That one's going to do it, yeah.
The needle turnaround backer and the taunt back is going to give it back. And something that I loved what LabMaster was doing on that last stock was just a little bit of patience going into some of those recovery mix-ups. Just opt to go for the high backer to cover the instant down angled ledge snap, but also immediately be in position to ledge dash on and go for those soft hit up air juggles that inevitably gave him that game win. So LabMaster looking like he's been in the lab, you know. Big shout outs to all that work done in those flowcharts.
Yeah, exactly. And being in that situation, being in Dank's position in that last stock, like, it's your game to lose, right? So you really have to be super careful and like slow it down. But unfortunately, slowing it down and taking it a bit too careful, getting grabbed by the ledge and set up for that whole string after the fact, and like just getting juggled in that situation too can be kind of frustrating because you feel like you have to get out, or it's, you know, you're gonna die in the end of this entire string. Okay, well. That's an interesting way to start a game.
Honestly, it's their confident foxes will do that against Sheiks and Peaches specifically, but obviously in the fox, you know, that's super funny to shoot and gun at each other. But being able to punish slower characters with just a spam of laser fire, get them to a cool, you know, 9 to 13% pretty quick is not too bad.
Yeah, and LabMaster closing out that stuff really quick with the mistech catch with the up smash.
LabMaster, you know, FD Sheik is absolutely brutal. You have to be very, very practiced and confident in your footsies game in order to beat Fox on this stage. And it is kind of just like an 80-20. Fox has so much more propensity to just open you up with so many different options. And I'm loving this Fox here on FD against Dank's main. So clearly LabMaster has this Fox, you know, flushed out on this stage.
Yeah, the question in my mind now, because I'm not so familiar with LabMaster, is like, was Sheik even LabMaster's main? I know Fox probably isn't. It seems more like a funny pick given how the match started, but yeah, I'm not sure if like what character they actually play.
Alright, gets the knockdown. I love the jump cancel shine on tech in place, because then you can immediately go into a second knockdown and go for that tech trap. Because if you get there fast enough to immediately punish the tech in place, there's a lot of times that people will still be in that tech lockout, so you get the instant knockdown into Thunderstorm, which will, jump cancel, shine, jab falling up there, and really get an open up hero stage.
Yeah, on FD you really got to bank on those like cutscene moments where the opponent literally can't do anything, because I mean it's built for that, right? It looks like a traditional fighting game stage. You have nowhere to run basically. If you're gonna fall, you're hitting the ground.
You gotta go for those one-player game where you're just practicing those chain grabs, practicing those tech chases, and that's where some things. Assuming LabMaster is a Sheik main, you kind of look at players like J-Flex. I think J-Flex is the perfect example of a Sheik who makes FD look so brutal, just absolutely ruthless off the knockdown. But I don't think LabMaster is too worried about the Sheik pick on FD because this Fox is looking pretty dominant. But Dank, not to be denied, has punched back with a stock back. Still has to have a little bit of a hill to climb, but firmly doable if you're finding these grabs.
Yeah, really nice stock from Dank, actually catching the jump out mid-combo. Oh, not that time. And tries to go for this juicy back air. Got the tech, though. Okay, nice reset. Yeah, LabMaster's gonna close that one out. That was nicely found. And another taunt, these guys.
That was such a good shine to back air opportunity, just narrowly out of range. But that was an amazing, lot of composure from Dank to almost make that comeback. But cannot be denied. LabMaster looking like the guy right now.
Yeah, especially doing it with different characters as well. It's a bit of a flex. Again, making me wonder, like, what exactly is their main? I wonder if Sheik or Fox is on that list.
The Sheik was looking good. Maybe they're just the LabMaster. They're just in the lab with every character, just finding their little opportunities, finding their skills that they're more drawn to. So there are definitely players who can play a multitude of characters, of course. YouTube came back in the early 2000s, but it looks like the Sheik coming back here on Yoshi's, and coming from a region like Colorado, our top Sheik is Fizzwiggle, the Mango Slayer. Absolutely loves this stage, purely for the fact that not only are you brutal off the tech chase, but these platform tech trap options are so insane with a more aggressive style of Sheik that Yoshi's can kind of just feel really brutal, even if you're facing off against a really strong Fox and Falco.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Peach on Yoshi's, where like if you're not careful, Peach actually gains a lot of advantages from having like.
I love these up tilts.
Yeah, LabMaster is juicing on Dank right now. This is
oh my god, these wavelands back out of the short hop. So honestly, so arrogant, but so juicy. It's just so good.
Yeah, he's making a statement now. Also, yeah, in checking the Smash Wiki page, I do see LabMaster play Sheik, so very clearly their main. Also, if there were any doubts, I think this game would say that, like just by looking at this.
The eye test is there for sure, and of course, something that they're showing off a lot early in this game is this ledge dash into up tilt on that inside lip of the side plats, and that is an absolute brutal trap for an edge guarding Sheik. So you get on that ledge, cover a lot of the lower options, but if the Fox elects to go high, ledge dash up tilt, and you're immediately covering those side plats. It's an amazing sequence of events to just cover just about everything.
Yeah, and even there, using the wave, using the ledge dash forward tilt to catch the pick up on the poof to continue the combo, like that was pretty clean. And now this is looking like it could even be a 4-stock. I mean, I'm hoping Dank at least gets one on the board like that.
Right. On the board, and
okay.
no!
All right, that's not.
Hey, this is looking like a good hottest stream on Unranked right now, where my Sheik's dusting some guy. I'm like, let me just whip out the princess real quick. Let me kick him a couple times.
See what you can do.
Yeah, the spacing's looking good, so clearly has a little bit of Zelda experience. And I was gonna say, a taunting Sheik is extra disrespectful because that time you could be spent charging me. So
yeah,
but,
true.
oh no! Oh, the dress disappears. Put your clothes back on. This is okay. I've seen this glitch with Peach. I have never seen it with Zelda.
Yeah, this is crazy. I guess we're just not exposed to enough Zelda, but like,
her
what the hell?
legs are so skinny.
So I've actually got the information behind this. What it is if you have developer commands on, when you taunt with Peach or Zelda, the dress comes off for some reason. I don't know why that's a developer command, but that's why it happens.
That's crazy.
Developers wild.
I did not realize her legs were that skinny. That's crazy.
Really long dress, yeah. Really big dress, wide dress. Dank just trying to get through, but yeah, gonna get kicked for his troubles, and that's gonna seal it 3-0 for the LabMaster. So
three
seems
different
like
characters. Love to
three.
see it.
No, that was 2, right? That was Sheik, Fox, and Sheik again. Oh, and Zelda. You're right. What the hell?
Zelda.
I blanked out Zelda from